Hey guys, we're back. We've overcome the internet issues. We're here. Travis,
Stupid
where we
internet.
at?
All right.
I go to sleep. I'm not going to look at anything else right now.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you find that the flute is magical, but the other stuff is just stuff. And you guys go to bed. Can I get a D100 from Caben?
Oh god,
All
please.
this is, yeah. Allison, add 2 Banshrey teeth to your character sheet.
To what?
Banshrey teeth? We took teeth from that thing when we killed it. Everyone got 2.
Yes, we butchered
Just
it.
D100 straight?
Yep. Oh wow, awesome. Okay,
I don't know, that's good or bad.
you guys. You guys wake up the next morning.
We
Generally,
wake-
that's what you do.
We
Travis,
wake up
the trolling is
as
real.
He consults the monster manual.
No, I'm just looking for something.
Alright,
Fine.
the potion of
So Nina's a man,
Totally
I'm a
unrelated to that
woman,
role.
Caben's a woman, Fawn is still a buck.
Oh god, no.
Caben, do you want to
Shut
be a
up.
woman?
KB,
Do you want to be a woman?
Cameron hasn't thought about that much, so he'll just stay in.
He hasn't considered it.
Maybe one day.
Oh wow, that's awesome! I actually found what I had written down for loot, and it was exactly what I told you. I was just
Nice.
going off of what I remembered. Sweet, cool.
Yay, memory.
Yeah, normal morning, we pack up
Yep.
and head out. Throw,
Some
Caben,
shrimp
are
on the
you
barbie.
riding, what's his face?
Yeah.
Swiftwind?
As long as
Just
he's okay
on the
with
ground.
that. Like, is it hurting him if I ride on him? On the ground?
No, not at all.
Okay.
He's just like, you're helping him like, kind of flex his wing and do whatever animal handling type stuff would be needed.
I
to
would give
kind of
you the
help
ring.
with that.
So as we
Your
mount up,
PT.
Oh, okay.
I cast a
Got
spell.
that ring, yo.
Let me write down my spell. So that's 11 HP for me.
Nice.
It's 27, that's 38. It's close enough.
Do I gain any
38.
HP? Oh, wait, no, because we fought yesterday.
the last
No, we
game.
fought. 13 for Caben.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh.
13 for Nina. Don't get jealous, Nina.
Yay!
Nicely done on the heels.
Dim heels.
And I hang on to a spell, so
Okay.
I give little pats on the butt and look over the bruises on everybody's faces. And I say let's move out.
Buck feels dejected.
Buck wasn't injured, so
Buck has
Buck's-
20 HP.
Oh, it's
Buck
not
were you
marked.
not? Oh, were you not updating your token?
Your token's not updated.
No. I don't even
Oh.
know where the token is.
It's to the
Left.
Oh.
yeah, okay. Thank
To
you
the
for
right.
that.
To the right.
I can't even edit it.
Oh, really?
I was having issues. I had to double click on it. I can't do the
Let me-
single. I can't do the
let me-
single click anymore.
that. No.
Ah,
I've-
there we go.
seen-
Okay, that's what it was.
So count it. Show me where you are. Wow.
There you
Yeah, I heal Buck for 13. There you go.
Damn, them
Cool.
D8s.
If you're gonna keep rolling like that, can I get another one?
No, I just used up all my heals. So don't get injured today. I didn't want to do that. I just didn't realize that Buck was. I would have held off on myself.
I didn't even know where tokens were anywhere on
You
the
could
map.
use a higher level spell slot to cast a level 1 spell, but I don't believe in this edition it does anything. Like, you're basically burning...
I don't think I don't think I can burn different spell slots as a bard.
Yeah, you can. It's just you're using it for a lower level spell.
You're getting
Oh.
perks.
Yeah. So you can use a level 2 spell slot to cast Cure Minor Wounds, but it's not going to make it any more powerful.
Right. Oh well, shit. I've never known that. Yeah. I reach over and heal Nina for 12.
Okay.
I burned a level 2 slot. There you
There
go.
you go.
Okay, I should be good for a while. Don't worry about me now.
All right, awesome. So you guys are looking a little healthier. And then yeah, if you scroll to the left, you'll see the map, like the actual area that we're on. So
Yeah, that's where I was before, and that's why I didn't realize our tokens were on on the screen
Yep.
anywhere.
yeah, it's just on kind of a section in the middle of the. Actually, why don't I just do the whole area? I have
You should just put
basically.
us in the ocean.
You are in the ocean. There's like
Well,
a.
no, like closer to the shore, so we're not so far outside.
Oh, well, there's sort of a battle mat in the center that nothing else is
Ah.
around, so that's why I'm keeping it offshore, because you guys don't know what's beyond that lighted area.
Dragons.
Probably a lot of
There
them.
be dragons.
RB dragons. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys continue on. Can I get a real quick check, survival check from Caben? You were tracking the way
Oh.
back.
Yeah.
Should be pretty easy. Oof.
Uh-oh.
You know what it is?
Fawn, would you be
Travis?
helping
It's
him
'cause
out
I'm
at
not
all?
in the, I'm not in
Of
the
course
air
I
right
would.
now.
I don't have an injured
Oh.
horse, so
I can't watch.
a little better, 19.
Yeah.
For
All right.
survival.
So, you notice Caben's maybe straying a little ways from the tracks. He seems to have picked up, I don't know, parting in the grass that you didn't think was the way
daydreaming.
you came. Yeah. But yeah, you pointed out and get you guys back on track. So can I get a D100 from Fawn? Let's make it.
Sure can.
Oh god.
71.
Okay, yeah, you managed to travel the whole day pretty well unharassed. You do see some rabbits bouncing around the plains here. Maybe shoot a couple for dinner.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yep.
I see dinner is what you're saying.
Yeah. So you quickly string up your short bow and thunk, get a couple of rabbits.
Nice.
Nice hot meal. You guys haven't been seeing like a lot of fauna around in the plains
Just
here.
a lot
so
of fauna.
just a lot of fauna land. But I mean, you're starting to run a little low on rations, is what I'm getting at. So
There's
Okay.
grass, isn't there?
there's a lot of grass. There's
Okay,
just
yeah,
a
so-
lot of animals.
Yum.
Okay, so we did get some rabbit. Good.
So cool. You guys continue on, and as the sun starts lowering, and what you can now see is the western part of the sky, you get back to a familiar-looking area that doesn't quite look the same. And I kind of want Kevin here for this, so we'll give him just a second. Hopefully, he's just
Can see
quickly
his-
grabbing something.
His cheese head back there. And his
Oh
change.
yeah, that's because Kevin is a good man.
I mean, there's a funny GIF on Reddit. It was on the Green Bay Packers subreddit. It was on. I wasn't
seen it
actually
on
on there by
Packers.
choice.
Yeah, what the hell?
It was on like the front page,
Okay.
and it was a really funny GIF. Now I want to find it. Where was it?
Yeah, so
Damn it. Where is it?
real quick.
It was like one of the players screaming the F word.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I saw that gif.
And it made me laugh.
Yeah. He,
s-
yeah, I don't remember what play that's on.
It was totally on the Green Bay Packers subreddit, and now I can't find it. It's just a bunch of people with fucking cheese all over the place.
which is
Bunch of weirdos.
yeah. So cool. There he
Oh,
is.
he's back.
He's so tall. Look how tall he
God.
is.
Damn it,
He's a-
Kevin. You
Did
leave
you know
right
he's-
when something
I'm
happens.
sorry. I had to
Don't you
go-
know he's
Something
technically a
happened.
half ogre?
I-
Just saying.
I did want you all here for this. So cool. You guys get back to a familiar spot that doesn't look as familiar. So you get back to where Hextia's hut was. You see kind of the telltale area. The grass was sort of stamped down quite a bit. There was a small well
Cow
Sit-
pies.
sitting beside her hut. A couple of, things outside, just basic like rakes and gardening tools. You do see like a small area where like a little garden was. And you also see a circle of bare earth that depresses slightly in a pit.
That's depressing.
No hut.
I cast detect magic.
You cast detect magic and you just get a haze in your vision. Roll me a D100.
What happened? Is that where her hut was?
Yeah.
68. Wow. Okay, you get like a haze of color in your vision that that indicates that there's a magic aura all around this place. And then all of you are covered by just this super rapidly expanding darkness that comes right from Durian.
Durian, stop whatever the hell you're fucking doing.
What?
What?
I'm like, I have my eyes closed and I'm like concentrating, the third eye or whatever, and I look around, I'm like, whoa! Have we been here a while? Is it nighttime or is something fucked up?
Durian,
I
something's
think it's
fucked
you
up.
again.
Oh,
Is this starting
man.
to feel like normal to us that like Durian does anything and then weird things happen?
It's only the second time it's
Please.
happened.
Because
I
it
will,
feels
like-
normal already.
And
Has my headache gotten worse?
Yes. You felt like a charge of energy and your headache, like your head just started like a bad migraine. Same thing sort of happened when you healed Nina, but you were pretty beat up, so it probably, didn't feel like much at the time.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, it got dark, but maybe that's not such a bad thing, and I kind of just like, I'm like, well, there's no house here, I guess. I gotta dismount for a minute, guys. Whew. And
This is all being said in complete and utter total
Right, we're
blackness that all of you are swallowing.
if it's a migraine, I can barely concentrate. I might, if it's a migraine, like I've had one migraine in my life, and
They're miserable. They're really miserable.
During
yeah, I get down and I'm like, can anybody see anything?
No.
No?
Stop whatever the hell you're doing.
I stopped. Nothing's happening.
Can you sit? Can you stay there? The rest of us will back out of this thing.
I'll stay right here. Don't go far though.
I back out. Back up 20 feet.
Okay. You're still in.
I
in
would
darkness.
just keep going forward. Like, I want to get out of this darkness.
Fall and stop for a second.
I'm pretty
And
far
I get-
away.
I-
It's still
I get
I
off
here.
stopped for a
5 foot.
second.
I
what
get
did
a
you
5
say?
foot.
I said, I'm
I,
pretty far away. It's still dark here.
Hold on. I give Fawn a piece of rope and I start walking. Goes for 50
I hold
feet,
on to
Travis.
Okay.
There's still darkness after 50 feet.
Yeah, so you just start walking in a random direction.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem. Yeah, you pop out of some darkness with, maybe 8 or 10 feet of rope left.
Okay.
And it's
I'm
just,
out
you
of-
can just see like a globe of darkness.
Okay. Okay, I'm fine. Fawn, follow the rope.
Wait.
I follow the rope.
Wait, see if it moves with Durian. Durian, take a few steps forward.
Hold on. I just-
Durian's retching because he's got
Oh.
migraine-induced nausea.
Alright, never mind.
Keep walking anyways.
Yeah, I get up and grab my horse. I don't know where they are, so I just start walking in a direction.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you just start moving and Nina sees the globe of darkness sort of move with him.
Okay, it's moving. I think this thing is emanating from Durian.
Alright, Durian, stop.
I followed Nina's rope out towards her to get out of the darkness because
Yeah, I stop.
I
I'm
don't
like, what's going on? Oh my god.
Wait,
I
doesn't this remind you of
I
something?
snap my fingers, attempt to like dispel my detect magic spell, which I had already stopped, but like
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah, you dispel the spell, and it's still all dark.
yeah, I'm like, oh,
Caven, does this not seem familiar?
I'm in pitch
Slightly.
blackness.
Well,
I don't know.
why don't we just wait it out? Like, give it a few minutes, and we'll see if it goes away like the other weird stuff did, the steam.
I just mean like,
I'm gonna just lay down a bit, guys. You,
Well,
I mean,
don't
did
lay
it-
on your side.
didn't Mizudi do something like this against Recumen? With like a stone?
Did she? Wait, was I Nina? Or I'm sorry, was I
Yes,
Amorous?
you
Or
No,
were.
you were Amref back then. Either way.
Okay.
Yeah, you're hearing
okay.
weird names, Fawn.
I'm like,
What are you talking about? She knows Mizudi.
I've met her
She
before.
met her once, but she's like
The
had a dragon
dragon,
with her.
the woman, Lorquathius, she, was it Mizudi or someone else that wanted me to tell her
Lysantha.
about Lorquathius? Lysantha, that's what it was. Wanted me to tell her about Lorquathius, and I
think
was like,
you've
I
met-
don't know anything
met
about a
Mizudi.
dragon.
Especially when I caused the scene, you met Mizudi, but you weren't part of the fight. So
Yeah, Nina, Buck, look around. Is there anything out? Is there anything out there? I'm gonna try to find Durian. Durian, talk to me. Where are you at?
oh, my
Chirp, chirp, where you
head.
at?
Yeah, so you guys meet up, and do you just wait this out?
I mean, I can't
I
really,
would.
Yeah, I feel like I can't really do anything. I'm just
Okay.
like making sure he's not
Cool.
isn't falling.
Yeah,
apart or anything.
you like put a hand on Durian's back as he maybe dry heaves for a while. After about 20 minutes, the darkness just evaporates, and you're back in
long,
kind of
dark.
subdued, slightly reddish light. The
Okay.
usual.
Well, you know, Durian.
I like look up, and when I
Having
set
a
light
migraine
out,
and being
I'm
in the
like,
dark is-
oh.
Well, this is gonna seem a little odd, but I take it the big impression on the ground is where the hut used to be.
Yeah, is there anything else like?
Yeah, so you guys
Is there anything
Look a
else
little-
around?
yeah,
Closer?
you look a little closer. There's like yeah, it's the outline of about as large as you remember the hut being, and then yeah, depression that kind of goes down.
I pull out a
and-
copper, Travis, and I throw it at the hut where I used to know where it was. Does it just keep going, or does it bounce off?
It just yeah, it lands in the depression.
No
Doesn't
resistance.
bounce off anything. No.
Well,
Can I go kick
It's-
up the dirt around where the house was?
Yeah, you rifle through it a bit. It's dirt. Seems to be pretty much dirt. You do notice something
Dirt
though
seems
as you're looking around. Even in kind of the trampled grass here, there's spots that are like pressed down more. And at first it just looks like kind of a weird depression, but you see a similar one in front of it and to the right, and then another one in front of that one to the left.
Footprints?
Looks like it.
Can I?
Yeah,
Can I
they
use
are.
tracking to like get a? I mean, not like I can figure out what it is, but like approximate size, weight.
Yeah, so you see tracks that look kind of like this. And they're big, like,
Big bird.
you know, 2.5,
Well-
3 feet by 2.5, 3 feet.
well, I'm no
Does
ranger,
it look
Caitlin,
familiar?
but that thing is
like
huge.
a dragon, Travis?
It's not at all like a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Well, either way, she's not here, so
Yeah, nothing's here.
I mean, at first I thought the house might just be invisible. It might be some kind of illusion trick. I mean, but I take like a second to look at Dewey, and I'm like, you know, being around him has taught me to not always expect what something is the first time you see it.
If it was an illusion,
But
we
I mean, the
wouldn't-
coin, no
If it was an
resistance.
illusion, we would not see this at all. She wouldn't just hide
I mean-
the house; she'd hide the whole area.
So
I mean, if it was an illusion, the coin would
guys,
have.
speak quieter. I attempted to detect whether there was some sort of magical energy. There's nothing here, or there's everything here and nothing here. It's just the same as it always is.
Could
Well, the energies of this place, Buck, are well, they're getting to me, and all I saw was the background radiation, so to speak. There's no evidence that she did anything here big enough or whatever. So we should just press on, I think.
Duran,
Where
do
we go then?
Question to you.
Sorry, what was that, Josh?
So, Duran, I'm going to pose a question to you, only because I've seen you do something similar before.
Make it quick.
I mean, we thought maybe this house was hidden, but you can phase through objects. Maybe she phased it sort of like that? Question mark? I mean, there's no evidence of something being destroyed or a big object being relocated.
If she wanted to hide it, she would hide the whole area.
Using my knowledge of planes, Travis, I just say no. When I have an ability that I can move in and out at random of another plane that makes me vanish or appear spectral on this side, but I mean, if she left for another plane permanently, or at least for an extended period of time, we wouldn't find her, nor would we gain anything by waiting here, because she could reappear somewhere else.
Would that explain the house disappearance, though, is what I mean?
The house might appear on us.
Sure, but
she might have just packed everything up and thrown it on her back, too. I don't know. Maybe she's got some way of... It was just a hut, guys. I mean, it was pretty makeshift.
Yeah.
Okay, well then where do we move on to now? Where do we go?
Well, we gotta figure
we
out
just turn back?
South, then.
Original plan, go east on the coast.
Yes, east, and
Okay.
slowly, if you guys don't mind.
I mean, no rush. I'd actually like the journey to take a couple of days so that we can tend to our wounds, Swiftwind get healed.
Weren't you the one complaining about going to here first?
Yeah, but I imagine that going the coast route was going to take a couple of days anyway.
Okay.
Well, let's head out then. We start heading towards the coast. We're just like, all right, well, that didn't work out. So, onward to bigger and better things.
So you guys calculate, and you see that these tracks, such as they are...
Can I, not just spend time tracking it, but see where they came from, where they went?
Well, they come from directly where the hut was previously located. And they do go approximately east.
It is Madame Mim, guys.
Uh-oh. Wait, did you just...
I don't even know what that is, actually, Kevin.
Sword of the Stone! Oh my god!
Old school Sword of the Stone? Disney?
Oh my god. I'm going to give you a link later.
Travis is apparently too old.
Yeah, you gotta watch something later, Travis. Not important right now.
Okay.
Tonight.
So I'm not listening unless you point out that the tracks appeared right there, Caben. I haven't noticed the tracks.
Sure,
so.
but same direction we're going is where the tracks are going? Travis?
Approximately.
Okay, well then I kind of keep that to myself, and I just lead the party following the tracks.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Fine with me?
Cool. Awesome. So, you guys... Well, do you spend the night there? Because it's, getting dark by the time you're here. There's a well to draw water from. So, you guys have been working off of what water you have, but freshwater sources are kind of scarce around this part.
We'll fill up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you refill the water skins and spend the night. And can I get a D100 from Durian?
I want to roll it.
Durian's quiet. He's holding the flute in his hand, but he's not doing anything with it. He's just kind of like...
Mm-hmm. Easy peasy. Yep, you guys spend the night and wake up the next morning and head on your way east. So Caven, can I...
Alive.
Yep, you are all alive for the moment. Caven, can I get a tracking check?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
29. Easy peasy. You managed to not only follow the tracks, but the rest of the party, even the more observant ones, can't Like you're following them slightly at a distance. You're not even tipping off the rest of the party, if you will, that you're following these tracks.
Sneaky bastard.
Yeah, and you.
Durian's just kind of rambling. He feels better this morning, and he's just like apologizing and saying like, I don't know what happened yesterday. That was fucked up. So yeah, I'm just chatting with the group.
Yep.
And following Caven's lead.
Yeah. So Nina, can I get a D100? And we'll see how this day goes.
What was this lady's name again?
Oh god, please not me. I remember what happened the last time I rolled a D100. Something like that happened.
Jimmy,
oh!
What was lady's name?
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
Hexia?
I am not rolling
I will.
D100s ever again, guys. No, I refuse.
I cry.
A 1. That is... Josh, that's amazing. Roll me a D3, please.
Oh, don't, please.
3 dragons.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So you guys are walking along following these tracks. And after a while, Caben, you notice they start veering off a little more toward the south. And that's because you see in front of you like an area with rocks, which is like this has been a very like almost unbroken plains of grass. You know, slight inclines and declines here and there. You know, a little grove of trees, maybe a creek here and there, but very little like rock or anything in the way. And you see what looks to be like rubble from buildings, maybe? It's hard to tell at this distance.
Old ruins or like recently new?
Again, hard to tell at this distance.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, far away. Okay.
Yep.
Wait,
you just see something rising up.
Okay. I pointed out to the party. Hey, party. Look at what I'm pointing out.
Hey, Caben. What's that?
I don't know. It's further to the south.
Seems strange.
We could go there and check it out, or keep on heading towards the coast.
Why don't we check it out?
I don't want to check it out, actually. I just want to keep going.
Why?
Like, because if we sidetrack too much, we're going to
Because
be
I rolled a 1
longer.
on my D100 and I don't want to check
honest,
it out.
I don't want to be out on the plains anymore. I actually want to get back.
Well, yeah, that's not out in the plains.
Caben, how far out of our way is it?
Well, it's southeast, so we're gonna head that way anyways, right?
Like
Makes sense to me.
the ruins are straight, or the whatever it is are straight east.
The tracks go
the
south.
tracks went south.
Oh.
Around these, it looks like.
Caben, whatever you think, you've been leading today, and you haven't steered us wrong yet.
Now Caben's curiosity is in 2 different directions.
With the coin.
I want to check it out.
One thing heads one way, one thing heads another.
Let's go check out these ruins.
Check them out.
So what kind of ruins were they again, Travis? Just like just rocks, or
Like
Far
you can't tell at this distance.
okay?
I need a we check them out. Before.
Yeah. So when maybe I noticed, but then when Caben says ruins, I like perk up a bit, and I'm like, yeah, there might be something interesting there. There was, an ancient battle here, magically inclined. Maybe there's some salvage
It
there.
is east. We're gonna head. It could be
Let's
right in
check
the
it
coast.
out.
So maybe
Let's
we'll
check it
go.
out.
Onward, horse.
Oh well. For the record, I was the voice of reason again. Let's go
Cool.
then.
So you guys continue heading east.
Whatever.
And
There's
as
no
you
voice of reason when
start
curiosity's on the tip.
Yeah, you start going down a slight decline towards these rocks, and as you approach, you do see that they look like some kind of old ruin, some kind of ancient ruin. You see what looks like the remains of a very, very old wall. It's pretty well crumbled in a lot of areas. There's one like taller spot kind of on the side you guys are approaching, and you do notice like anyone have engineering?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
I
No, but I
happen
have
to do.
I think
I have
Josh
all
and Jimmy
knowledges,
do.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, so
Is this
whoever
anything like the
Well, I have
place where
dungeoneering.
we battle.
I don't have
What's his
engineering.
face?
Oh no.
18.
So that's not very clear. Let's get engineering rolls from whoever has it. And Ellison, what exactly is your question?
Where we fought oh my god, the bad guy who summoned all the dead things. Venric. We fought him like on, it was ruins, and there was like a wall, and he was higher up or something like that. Like I know we had to climb up or something like
Venric
that.
was on like an old like collapsed tower, and that looked, a few hundred years old. This is much older, much older by far. Like what you're seeing is basically foundations and forms and foundations. So Nina, did you have engineering?
Oh no, I forgot. I realized it was a class skill, which was something we didn't realize. Otherwise, I would have put a point in it already. But that's
okay, cool. So Durian, you do see like some parts of this ancient rock, the bigger parts that are still standing, a few of them, look melted.
I'm like
it's the rock is kind of shiny, almost glass-like.
Yeah. And so I don't say this, but I like we're up to it or not quite.
Yeah, you're like approaching this kind of what looks like it was an outer wall at some point.
Yeah. I dismount and lead the horse over to the wall, and I'm kind of like touching it and like looking at what I imagine to be where joinings could have been if it's broken apart, or maybe I find some old. I'm like, huh.
Hey, Swiftwind.
Ooh.
Is this the thing that you were talking about before? Well, one of us has the ring, Travis.
I got the ring.
What is Nina talking about? I'm not entirely sure.
You had mentioned when we first met you, there was ruins. You said there was like bipeds that would live there. You were going to show us at some point. Is this?
I piped up in common and I said, a wizard's tower you mentioned.
Is this around that area?
I'm not entirely sure what a tower is, but I told you I don't fly through this place. Frankly, this place is very unnerving.
Right, so...
No, I avoid the red sky whenever I see it.
Okay, so this is not... Okay.
I can't tell you what this is, I'm sorry.
No worries, we're just wondering.
Is there a break in the wall, Travis?
Yeah, I mean, it's crumbled in many places.
So I like walk in and sort of like look inwards of what I imagine might have been where...
Yeah, you see just kind of again, more of a grassy plain on the inside of this sort of circular wall area, and it's broken up by various other crumbles of rock here and there. There's a rather large one in the center that looks partially intact, but looks like mostly foundations of buildings around here.
How tall are these walls, Travis?
Crumbled in many places. Some places you can step right through. The one spot that Durian noticed some melted portion on was maybe 8 feet high. It looks like again it crumbled partially, so no telling how tall it was.
I mount up. Oh, go ahead, Nina.
Best way to see what's fully around this place is from a higher point. I'll give Capen a boost.
No,
8
Nina.
feet high, we should be able to see around pretty good, right?
Nina, don't bother. It's not high enough. But so, friends, we are looking at the ruins of an ancient and completely obliterated city or fort of some sort.
How big a range do you have your magic finder skills thingy?
I'm not really... It's not far enough to be useful right here, and I don't want to use it right now anyway.
Okay.
Not really.
The last time he used it, he made everything go dark.
And more importantly, I was nauseous for 4 hours, guys.
Do you want to poke around, or should we skip it?
No, I think it is worth checking out the foundation of that. Might be the remains of a keep of some sort. You guys can see here, and I point to parts of the rock, this is melted stone. I know of only a couple things that can melt stone like this.
Yeah, we fought one of them before.
Volcanic action, dragons of the fire-breathing, intense site, and probably some forms of incredibly powerful magic.
I better
fire and acid.
Stop commenting!
Your wife commenting about this.
I said it's a wizard's keep, and she goes, sleeve of wizard? If you guys remember, yeah, Kevin gets it.
Borat?
It's from
Alice
Borat,
doesn't get
yeah.
it? Oh, okay. I am the worst at movie, TV show quote type stuff. Like, my coworkers quote stuff all the time, and I'm just like...
I'll type it to you. But anyway,
in context,
I recommend to the party that we go just to, like, check out the ruins in the center on our way east, like cut through the fort, if you will. Travis, don't smile so big when I suggest doing that. Look at that. He grinned.
You know nothing.
I was actually watching Allison pour a very large bottle into a glass.
Okay.
Yeah, the name of it is hilarious. It's Cassendork. Corsendonk, whatever it's called. It's got a hilarious name.
Well,
so I
if we're
bought
gonna
it.
do this, then we should be wary of our surroundings. I'd rather not have what happened the other day happen again.
You should always
with that
be worried
weird
of surroundings.
Faye thing. We had enough of Intelligent Dangerous for one day. Or week.
I think we're checking it out, Travis, and I turn my.
We're checking it out.
Ah!
Maybe not Nina, but I'd be all up on that shit.
I'll follow behind, but I ain't.
Well,
you do that.
You're riding on Fawn's horse, so you really don't kind of have a choice.
I mean, she is
I'm
behind
Fawn.
Yeah. So yeah, what were you saying, Kevin?
As a reminder, I have something that lets me notice secret doors. It's like a
being an elf?
It's like a racial trait or something.
It's a racial trait.
Do you have that
Just
too,
throwing it out there.
No, do you have that too, Fawn? I don't know if wood elves have something.
I'm pretty sure it's just an elf thing in general.
I mean, well, they're both elves and they're both rangers. If one has it, the other should.
Well, they're different types of elves.
I'm the better kind.
Oh, elf racism going off here.
I'm sure it's. Let me
By better,
check the
you must
D20
mean second
SRD
best.
because I actually don't know where my PHP, my 25 is. It's somewhere in my stuff that I packed. Ah, damn it! I typed it.
Elves.
Do.
Yeah, I think that should apply to you as well, Fawn.
It should.
Yeah, it's an elf thing.
It just says elf. Yeah.
Yeah, it should. Oh, I'm looking at Ranger. I don't know why. I'm stupid. Whatever.
Yeah.
I knew that.
You know, Kevin, I should say, have you ever even been close to death?
Yes.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, I have.
No.
Have you gotten below 5 HP?
Yeah, I blacked out. Remember that night I missed
Jimmy,
every perception check and I killed by rocks and I broke my bow?
Jimmy, why do you ask this right before the?
Oh right, yeah, I remember that. And Orin went
This was
ham
like
on that fight.
this was like the third session or something.
Okay, well that doesn't count. I'm saying since like shit got real, you've been. It was from the Twitch chat. I was just like thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, me and Kate are still alive. Wait a minute, he even stuck his neck out.
To kill my players.
Hold on.
Okay, reining it back in. Reining it back in, gentlemen and lady. Yeah, so you guys, go exploring around this rune? You go toward the center?
Yeah. Fawn's like all up on it. He, Buck, whatever I am. I'm curious. Yeah, whatever I am. I'm curious, and I am going to, look around and ride around and talk to Firefoot. who is going to be really annoying and talk about apples probably, and
That would be difficult. You give Caben the ring.
well, I'm going to talk to Firefoot anyways and assume that
Awesome.
she's going to talk about apples.
So you guys start looking around. Do you split up? Do you stay together?
No.
We
Don't
split one person in each cardinal direction, Travis.
Okay. Awesome. So Nina walks back out of the city. Vaughn runs into a wall.
No. We stick together. We're just poking around.
Caben goes toward the middle. No, yeah,
Sounds
you
good.
start looking around. Why don't I just get perception checks from everyone?
Okay.
Seems like a good thing.
Yay, praise for the love of God, Rangers.
Plus 11.
Oh,
You know, no matter
okay.
how many times I roll it, I always forget what my bonus is to it. Ooh, 25, yay.
21.
Holy crap!
Caben.
How did we all do so good for once? Normally perception is a thing that kills us.
So yeah, you guys start looking around. God, good all around. Nice job, guys. It seems like rubble. Most of it's overgrown with the same kind of like prairie grass you guys have been seeing for 2 weeks on end. Which strikes you as strange, Caben, because like there was a city here once. You'd think there'd maybe be some trees or some vines or something, flowers, anything. It's just prairie grass in here. There really doesn't seem to be anything left flora-wise from whatever this place used to be before. And to all of you, it's kind of apparent. This appears to be a very small, like, walled, not necessarily a city, but definitely some kind of stronghold. Like, there are several buildings inside. It wouldn't be big enough to house more than maybe a couple hundred people comfortably. But there are separate buildings. At this point, impossible to kind of like tell their function, right? Because it's just rock foundations.
These rocks could fall.
But yeah, Durian,
No
you have engineering.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen any rock like this in the plains at all. Yeah, and as you're looking around, all of you like notice areas here and there of just like bare dirt. Like there, it goes down to like the area the grass would be, but it's just bare patches of dirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Strange.
check on like by one of those bare patches. Are we near where the center structure is, or no, not yet?
I mean, you're kind of. You tell me. I mean, what direction are you looking? Are you going around the walls? Are you?
No. So I think we were just cutting straight across east.
Sure.
As east as possible, where we'd hit the center where I saw more ruins, if you will.
Yeah,
Or
I mean
foundation?
the center's north by northeast.
Sure.
Yeah, it's you're going towards it, and this is what you're noticing along the way.
Yeah. Okay. So I stopped at some point and thinking about the rocks and how I hadn't seen any of that geological sort of construction, and I'm gonna go and like I don't know, like not like chisel some off, but I'm gonna go look at it and see if I like. I don't want to identify the rock, but see if there's anything that jumps out at me about it. Just like the makeup of the rock. I'm not a scientist, but
Yeah. Give me a engineering should work for that. Sure.
14. Rock.
It's rock. Yeah. Like you haven't seen a lot of rock around here, so you don't know what people would dig up or chip out of wherever as far as rock goes for this area.
I guess maybe nearby where there's one of these bare patches, I sort of kick the dirt around a little bit and see if there's anything under the surface at all.
Yeah, I mean you kick it around, it's dirt. You don't notice anything untoward.
Is it soft, or is it just a hard soil?
It's
dirt?
kind of like the same sort of like loamy topsoil that's around these plains, but it gets hard pretty quickly under that. right? Grass doesn't need a lot of
Yeah.
rich soil to grow.
I shrug and mount back up and sort of silently gesture us on our same route towards the most intact foundation that we saw.
Okay. Yeah, you guys keep heading toward the center. Cool. And you get there. You see here what looks like the remains of something quite a bit larger. It looks somewhat square. It's tough to tell with a lot of like collapsed rock around it. But with all the debris, it probably had to be fairly tall at some point.
Yeah, I turned to the party and I announced, I was like, this is some sort of fort. Defensive, maybe. This would have been the keep. This would have been the keep here, right in the center, tallest structure. And I point out, like,
makes sense.
Yeah, probably one of the first attempts of expanding into the plains, and obviously, when I look around, failed attempt.
Or maybe the most southern expanse of what was a different nation thousands of years ago.
Is enough intact to go in? Is there an inside, or is it just open and barren?
It's open.
Like it's.
There's no roof anywhere. It's just
like it's tough. It looks like a pretty collapsed pile of rubble. Okay. Why don't you give me a perception check, Caven?
I can't use the 31.
You got this, Caven. You're a ranger.
It's okay. You got it.
There you go.
You do see something that looked like it might have been an entranceway at one point. There's a lot of rock collapsed in there. But there does look like there's a very small tunnel where the entrance used to be. You'd have to dig some rock out of it, but you may be able to go in.
Yeah, can I start shifting just like for a few minutes and see if I get anywhere to see like how long this
Sure.
take me?
Yeah. Give me a d20.
Nina, see if you can help Caben out.
You are stronger than me, Nina.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing that I'm stronger than you.
Caben's like, whatever! Like, and just starts chucking.
So Caben, you start shifting rock around, and you manage to like you're being careful and make sure not to have anything like collapse upon itself. You don't take anything weight bearing, and you dig out what looks like a tunnel inside. It goes for a little bit, but it's difficult to tell. Like, it's dark in there. You can't see in the dark.
I look back at Darian and shrug.
This was your idea, Caven. Here's a torch.
I follow directly behind Caven.
How about not a torch? How about can someone cast light on something?
What do you know about casting, Caven? Come on.
I've seen people
I
do
mean,
it
he had
before,
abilities for one day.
And I casted a spell once.
Was it on a young lady? Did you cast a spell on her and now she's yours?
That lady back at
I light Caven's torch and I pull out one of my own and light it and I say, let's go. This is interesting. Okay. This is very interesting.
Lost Allison again.
Oh wow, with a goofy grin on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that
I could tell she froze, but I wasn't sure if she was still on the call or not.
It's been another hour, so I guess let's break here.
Yeah, why don't we take a break?
It's a good time. We're just about to get inside a tunnel, maybe. So, alright guys, we'll take a quick break and be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.